West Coast, y'all. Peace.
Uploading database now. Subject reprogram humanity. Virus software uploading. Reprogram Humatron 5000. Uploading virus software. Corruption, lies, deceit, hatred, jealousy, envy. Uploading, processing, Humatron 5000. They're still slaves to this day in the third world. Fell from the realm of order to discord. Human trafficking, raised kids to be whores. Just snatch your baby up, you never see it anymore. A little bigger than the inner city turf war. Politics and propaganda.
What's up everybody? What's happening? It's your man King A.D.S back in front of you again, feeling alive, you know what I'm saying? I'm so glad that I am, and I can actually breathe in deeply and feel that energy going through me. And the reason I'm so happy that I could do that right now is because I've been terribly under the weather for like this is like the fourth day, I think, and I'm not sure if it's the flu or not, but this thing is tricky and sticky and likes to, loves to stick around and be deceptive. So if you overexert yourself or not, so on and so forth, you definitely have a risk of maybe relapsing and stuff like that. So, I haven't been around, haven't been online because I've been getting over this cold or the flu or whatever it is, bug or whatever. But definitely wanted to get back up on here now that I feel a little bit better. But it's been very trying. Also in the background, when I felt good enough, I've been editing a whole lot of video footage, from previous little outings or shows and stuff like that, and meetings with the fam and things like that. And while I'm at it, big shouts to the fam, big shouts to Roach Gang fam, big shouts to the Blowed fam, big shouts to Flourish and Prosper fam, big shouts to my IE fam, big shouts to my LAOC fam, SD fam, LBC fam, all Southern Cali, all the West Coast fam, Midwest, down south, up north, and to the East Coast fam, where everybody all over worldwide was having much love. Let's get it.
Oh my goodness! Everybody gets a call!
You know what I'm saying? And if you're just watching this video or seeing me for the first time, or you just tuned in, please share the video, like the video, comment, bring something positive to the whole atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? Come along for this journey with me. Please subscribe, please follow, you know what I'm saying, and support the efforts going in as we embark upon these journeys. So yeah, man, back in it, so fresh and so clean, you know what I mean? And I want to talk about how in these trying times it's very, very important for you to keep a level head. I know I must have mentioned that in the last videos. It's funny, these themes, how they rotate. They don't really change, you know what I'm saying? But they rotate, and it's all about keeping a level head in trying times, you know what I'm saying? Things can get very confusing. Things seem upside down, off balance, and you're fighting to make sure something goes right.
It'll take more than luck for Rocky to survive this round. Rocky's been hit with bombs.
You know what I mean? And so it gets real tricky on what could be trusted, what could be valued, how to use your time, how to pick your friends and circles, all that kind of stuff. But it could also get confusing. So also keep in mind that there are people out here with good energy that love you and want to connect with you, you know what I'm saying? And but you have to be able to be smart enough, and you have to be mature enough emotionally and intellectually to discern between the two. And that way you don't burn any bridges or destroy anything that could have been beautiful. And yeah, man, so I just want to make sure everybody keeps that level head out there, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes other things don't have anything to do with you, and I think that right now we're in a time again when human beings have this tendency, we have a habit to personalize things. And there's a big world out here with a whole lot of things going on, And sometimes it's easy to slip into a role to feel like, oh, I'm getting beat upon. Things are rough for me. But actually, it's rough for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's getting beat up on. Everybody's getting kicked in the shins. You swept up, having a rug pulled out from under them. Sweep the leg, Johnny.
Sweep the leg. You have a problem with that.
You know what I'm saying? All that kind of jazz, right? That Cobra Kindness right there. You know what I mean? But yeah, that happens. So I wanted to be one of the people to tell you, don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't play yourself. Don't play yourself in any shape, form, or fashion in ways that you don't have to or don't need to. And that would be putting extras on things, creating turbulences, creating barricade separations and things like that. You don't need that right now. What you need is connection, compassion, and community. You know what I'm saying? Love is what gets you through. I know it sounds corny as hell, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's real. It's the most powerful thing you could ever do is have patience, compassion, love, and consideration. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. So make sure that you keep your head high. If you need to eat better foods, get better sleep, exercise, or you know what I'm saying, just do whatever's therapeutic for you. I'm not talking about, but maybe you do need to take a psychedelic journey to escape the mortal bond.
Yes, sir.
But nevertheless, if you meditate or find your way to meditate, which is to be in a state where you can cross over, which is a focus, and there's another term for that called the what was it called again? Slip state? Is that what it was called?
Nope.
Flow state. There we go. Flow state. So it can be achieved through flow state. There we go. Sorry about that. Had a little stutter right there, but just proof that I'm just freestyling and stuff. You know what I mean? But flow state, so you can reach that by meditation or exercise or focus in depth on something, doing something artistic, creative, writing, whatever. But that flow state will help a person achieve a goal, a focus where they can kind of let go of all the drama. You know what I mean? And that's what people need to do, though, is be into their own thing, be fascinated with it, and keep this level head in these trying times, man, because there's going to be a whole lot of weird stuff. And as you see certain people that have power and a lot of influence try to change the structure in order to benefit themselves solely, it's going to be up to you and me and everybody else to figure out more creative ways of surviving in that type of construct, which in terms, let's talk about that, is people talking about also the simulation type of conversation. So there are different levels and forms to that, and you can have, and I'm not taking credit for this stuff does come from other literature and studies and things like that, but a simulation is also when a certain set of parameters are set up in a controlled environment, like an experiment, and ran to get results backwards and forwards, so it can be interpreted in either way and executed or demonstrated or avoided at any time. And those are simulations. And when they are run on you, it dictates a certain behavioral pattern, and that's what the information is to record, And as we see that working through these ones and zeros even now, you know what I mean? So like I said, man, give me some likes on these videos, share, come along for the journey, subscribe, because these weird things that in my opinion shouldn't be there are there. I think it should be open and free, but but it's not. It's being somewhat, what do you want to say, herded? You know what I mean? Herded, I guess. So yeah, so it takes you and me to make a difference, always. And there's nothing better than organic reach and connectivity. But nevertheless, yeah, those are simulations and they dictate behavioral patterns. So I just want you to be very aware of that. When you talk about being in a simulation dictated by certain parameters and rules already, well, there's one within that, and then also with certain messages that you get for, I don't know, maybe it could be shoes, it could be toothpaste, it could be anything. Let's just, examples, and yeah, it will steer you towards those things, and they want to see what works the best, and then blah, blah, blah. I think we've seen enough videos and explanations and people going behind the curtain to kind of answer some of those questions. You know what I mean? So you know where I'm going with that. But think for yourself. Do things for yourself. Don't run with the crowd. The crowd is a dangerous place to be because you don't know where you're going. The crowd is just moving. I've said this before, and I'm going to be saying probably a few things that I've said before in the past, because I'm going to also do a few compilation videos of certain things that I've touched upon to put them together to see how far the journey has come in expression. You know, a lot of the information that I learned or shared, so on and so forth, experience and learned things and so on and so forth that I've shared. So I want to be putting some of that shit together too for everybody to enjoy. And just, you know, because it blows my mind to hear a lot of people talk about things that I touched on 3 years ago, 2 years ago. And I'm not saying that I'm the only one. I'm just saying that it's weird. It's like a time warp, like feels strange, you know, that it's like we keep coming around to these circles. And which also makes me think about, you know, how much you need to be proactive instead of reactive. You know what I mean? Be proactive, you know, and being forthcoming. Don't be the one who's last, because that's running with the crowd. Running with the crowd, you won't be the leader of that crowd. You'll be inside the crowd or in the back trailing, and then you will be late with that message, and you'll either get trampled by the crowd or left behind by the leaders. So, you know, so that's why right there. Shoot, but yeah, man, been a lot going on. Been a lot going on as well out here as I try to go against the grain, or you know, to stay going with the flow, go against the grain of the simulation, to stay with the flow of nature, right? Hope you guys are getting a lot of sunlight, you know, getting some sunlight, some fresh air. It's been really hot here in Cali, hot here in Southern California lately. Been real roasty, which is not that great for certain aspects of enjoying the summertime, or if you have to like do physical labor out in the heat like myself or others, then it's not so great sometimes either. But nevertheless, it's been you know, a little bit roasty, but there's been a lot going on, you know what I mean? So I hope everybody's staying cool, staying energetic and productive and progressive. And for me, yeah, like I said, you know, I've been doing a few shows, you know, thanks to some good people, because that's what it takes out here. You know, positive over negative, man. And it's something I've touched on a lot. And but there's a lot going on out here. There's a lot of people that got some great things going on out here, and only more to come. As you know, since this is my channel, and since I am a music guy, first and foremost, I'm not a film guy. I'm not a YouTube talk guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a music guy. You know what I'm saying? So, in all respects, that's what I plan to do the most. You know, so don't get it twisted. But yeah, there's a lot of people out here doing great things as well. You know what I mean? So I hope that you're doing great things. I hope you're doing whatever that you love to do as well, and persevere. But I say positive over negative, you know what I'm saying? And that's why you got to keep a level head in these times, because you don't want to be a force out here that's part of the issues. You're causing turbulences, you're causing barricades to progress instead of helping progress along. And, you know, coming from the negative perspective, it's easy for people to create narratives. I've seen those things created, and it kind of goes by a social scale and a class scale, in a sense. Like, I don't know if anyone's ever studied sociology or psychologies or anything like that, but there's certain correlations to certain social classes and their mentalities and beliefs. And some of them are really terrible, man. Some of them are really terrible. And remember this: if you look for the bad in life, you will always find bad, or you'll create it. You will create a lie, a fabrication, bullshit, and you'll project that out onto the world. So, you know what I'm saying? Miss me with your bullshit. I don't have time for your bullshit, and neither does anyone else. So please get over your own bullshit and get your shit together and come back to the table to come correct. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. You know, because you can fabricate a lot of nonsense, make up stories, you make up beefs, you make up bullshit, man. It's really frustrating, annoying, and immature. You know what I'm saying? It's immature. It's beneath you. You know what I'm saying? You really shouldn't be doing that kind of nonsense. But when you do that, you just create a lot of turbulence, closed doors for no reason. Just, I don't know. It's just real negative, real toxic, and keeps everybody down as a result. It keeps all changes from happening. You know what I'm saying? It keeps things in the past, which is terrible, and it keeps things in the dark, which is terrible.
That's terrible.
So all these other people will fall into these pitfalls. Nothing will ever change. You'll get the same rhetoric, just like you do at, you know, what do you want to call it? Politic re-up time. Let's just call it that. Every four years or so, right? All of a sudden, all these issues, they put the whole. It's like lately, what I've seen every 4 years is people trying to put the nation on hold to get attention and votes, and that shit is terrible.
That's terrible.
That is the most negative thing I've ever seen. Knocking people down off by the knees, cutting them off at the knees just so you can slow down everything, and nothing works right just so you can try to grab people's attention while destroying everything else. This is low level thinking, you know what I'm saying? And the same thing is like, you know, so if you hold people hostage so nothing changes, so there's no moving forward. And that's the same thing you see people dictate to their communities, because like father, like son, you've been taught by the worst teacher, the most evil person, and then you think it's okay to come down here and start whipping everybody else. No, it's not.
That's a terrible idea.
It's not, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, man. Anyway, I really just wanted to express good feeling for the most, and awareness for the most. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head straight. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out here that I want to make sure that you know that if I'm here spending time, then I care. You see what I'm saying? So my audience right now that's watching, I love you. I care. You know what I'm saying? If I fucked with you in the past and there's never been no negative energy, I fucks with you now. I don't change like that. I'm not a transformer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not disloyal. So I expect the same, at least that respect for you know, for people who's said that they rolling with me. You know what I'm saying? There's been times in the past where, unfortunately, there's been rifts in communication with certain people. Like, I'm just gonna share this real quick. Like, for instance, unnamed, this person who I still have a lot of respect for and a lot of love for. There's still a lot, there's quite a few people I had love and respect for, actually. But you might have someone who spreads negative energy about your name because they're jealous or they don't handle their own shit. You know? And so you might be rolling with the loser. You know what I'm saying? They try to take you away from the people that you would win with so you could lose with them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, rumors were spread. Oh, I'm involved with this that affected this person's life. No, I don't have time to even think about your fucking life in that aspect. Not in a negative aspect. I mean, shit. Yeah, love, yeah. Your progress, yeah. But I also have my own life. You know what I'm saying? My own things to do. So should you. You know what I mean? So why would I have time to think about you and what you know what I'm saying, all day, what you have all day? This is that have-not mentality, which is poor shit. I keep telling you this shit. Look, that's poor shit.
Yeah, nigga.
See what I'm saying? Low class, low energy, low level. All right? You always think about what everyone else has. Everyone else is doing better than you, right?
Oh my God.
Everyone else's life is easier, better, more wealthy, happier than just, and it's just you.
Oh my God.
The only one that's not happy, not getting anything is you. That's a crock of shit. You soft. Knock it off. And you play yourself, and you make everywhere you go worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So why don't you tone up your energy before leaving the house with your bullshit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because all you do is poison everything you touch. You know what I'm saying? And you ruin relationships. You ruin everything.
Yeah.
If you have people in the room happy together, you probably try to break them up. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of people like you got to stay away from, and they make it into places I don't even know how, but somehow they mask that bullshit, and you guys fall for it and let these fucking weirdos in here, bro, and then you run with them, and then you wonder why things don't go right in the end. Or why why you not successful or whatever. It's because of that bullshit that you keep bringing with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who you are. This is what it's about. So don't bring your fucking bullshit through and track fucking dirt on other people's names or perspectives of anything that can grow. Fucking suck the most. You suck the most. You know what I'm saying? That's on my life.
Oh my god.
And these people would implant me into scenarios and I have no idea what's going on. See that? But you make up stories. You try to ruin someone's name. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not fucking with this person. You make up a whole fucking novel because you crazy. And I'm gonna just call it what it is. You a fucking nutcase.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say, hey, 2024, all in the 2020s, really, keep a level head. Things don't work right now. Keep a level head. Don't disrespect yourself and disrespect others. You know what I'm saying? Be smarter, be better, be stronger. Like that old song, you gotta be the do all that. You know what I'm saying? And if it's negative, keep my name out your mouth. If it's negative, you know what I'm saying? If it's negative, keep my name out your mouth and come see me face to face. Don't be going behind my back. Don't go behind others' backs. Don't be a coward. Come straight to the source. You know what I'm saying? So I can floor that shit. So I can show everybody it's either all good or I don't fuck with you at all.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Let's do that. Keep it 100. You know what I mean? So anyway, man, there's so much going on. Like I said, big shouts to Black King. Big shouts to Roach Gang, because they've been giving me a lot of opportunities to get on stage, which I'm not used to these new times where people don't seem to really have a real scene out here and they don't really seem to support people doing their shit, really. It's all very cliquish, and I think we need more spots and more opportunities. I'm trying to do a few things as well to reach out to these wonderful, talented people that are out here, and you know, continue to work with good people with good energy that don't switch up. And yeah, man, it's all about love, positivity, and good energy. And I keep it real, man. And man, please, like I said before, like the video, share the video, subscribe, check out all my music, check out my featured channels, all the projects I've been involved with. Please drop some positive sentiment or constructive sentiment. I don't play no bullshit. I already told you that. So yeah, man, I love y'all. All right, peace.
Ignorance and slander, regimes and religions, new age slaves and masters, new age shackles as taxes. Wasn't there when I make it, but won't credit when I cash it. Agreed to let you allow me to enjoy this free and for a fee. Baby, it's the money tree. No need to have you whipped out work in the streets. Yeah, new age pimping, backhand you when you missing. The big picture kid is all turning tricks. Yeah, customers and clientele, Chanel computer chip, Nextel, Motorola up gas sales. Program me like a chip. Come on, human. Man, I don't know shit. Come on, Humatron. Closing kicks. Come on, Humatron. Guess I'm just another glitch. Come on, Humatron. Program me like a chip. Come on, Humatron.